Yo, what's good?
Bunch.
You've got Farrell,
What's
also
good?
Matthews out
What's
there,
good, YouTube?
and
It's
it's
your boy
Finney
Stephen
Smith
Curry
in at the
339 back
small
at it with
forward
another.
position. So
You know
that's
what
who
I'm
Dallas starts the
saying?
second with.
You
Hope you
just
getting
love
some
how
badges.
Matthews distributes the ball, easily finding his teammates for open looks.
Memphis moving
It was like a
around.
setting. That's why y'all couldn't hear me. Like it was like a setting that was off.
Inside, Gasol, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Last a double
And
move
they've
leading to a score,
repeatedly
so that's
probed
good.
inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So for Dallas, their
you
last
hear me
game
now?
win against the Boston Celtics.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
And how about despite playing in front of a hostile crowd, they looked extremely comfortable executing their perimeter offense, and ultimately that keyed the win.
And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
Prez, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Farrell.
Yeah, I'm about to like put some music so y'all don't be all bored and shit. You know
To the middle,
saying?
off the screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Wes Matthews suffering a torn Achilles 2 seasons ago. Despite that, the Mavericks, Doris, gave him a 4-year max contract going into last season.
I think what they were doing, Kevin, was betting on his toughness. And you think about, he was back in action surprisingly quickly, but wasn't as effective.
Let me get that ball.
Mavericks shooting about 42% so far. For Dallas, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
Siri, prende a
JJ
orar
Barea out of Puerto Rico. Listed at 6 foot. Doris, are you buying that?
Well, Kevin, maybe with his shoes on, but even then, he's probably an inch shy. But listen, Barea uses his quickness and mobility to his advantage, and he's always looking to attack the defense off the pick and roll. Tough guy to contain.
Oh, shit.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Prez. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Prez has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And another basket for Memphis.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's a reason Dirk Nowitzki is still going strong as he closes in on 40 years of age. He said the summers are a beast. Get up in the morning, leave the kids, and go work out like a maniac. But I feel good. Trying to find a good mix where I stay in shape, but I don't overwork. Try anything at this point and see if it works. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. A true professional.
Look, Kev, right now, Dirk has the touch, getting him the ball anywhere on the floor, and he's comfortable pulling the trigger.
Prez, no good. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter.
A lot of money comes with a lot of shit. Tom open the studio and go. That's a lot.
1:16 left in the first half. Here's Curry to the inside, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for the Mavericks.
I'm still working on getting ankle
guards who dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Fuck.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. 1:02 left in the second quarter. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Here's Barea.
That shit out of here, pussy.
You gotta
What you think
respect
you taking that
the
up
D.
on,
Perez
pussy?
just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing
but I
reach.
still greened it.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
What?
That would be the smart thing. Let's see if they realize it.
And the call will be against Perez.
On,
so that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
No.
And that one misses.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
That one is no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And Young is easy to root for, guys. Went to a good college, but has really exceeded all expectations.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Farrell's checked in. Nowitzki with it. Now Green defending. And Davis sends it back. The leaner. He doesn't hit that one.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, as cool and calm as ever at the free throw line.
And so we wrap up the first half. Memphis out in front, up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front and the post, and, just communicate a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Yo, what you talking to Nathaniel Hill? All they get at you, pussy. Who is this nigga? I'm about to hack the code.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Yeah, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
Amazing, because they're always a focal point for the defense and always looking for ways to take him out of the game, and that didn't happen in this
you better
first
watch
half.
who you talking to, nigga, for I'll hack your account. Put that on my mom's, nigga. You don't know who this is. Chicago, Illinois over here, nigga. Watch who you talking to.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis leading by 11. Taking a look at the Grizzlies.
You probably dating Mr. Muncie.
In at point guard. Ennis out there with Davis. And it's Green. And it's Young in at shooting guard. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Prez is second.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Zach Randolph's checked in for Davis. 6 to shoot.
Oh, Steven, I forgot to tell you, I got big
pocket. Comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
I did get
Farrell's got 10 points.
I got that
Nowitzki just so unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
Prez, no good.
Boy, coach drew up a great play to get the wide open look. Perfect shot in that situation. He thought he had it.
Poked away. And Curry has it in the corner. Nowitzki, the pass to Farrell. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Prez with the ball. He's got 34. Drops in the tray. Prez has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And when Prez gets room to run, the D is toast. I mean, a fantastic finisher in transition.
And again, It's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a double
Yeah, in the
move.
first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Farrell, and he converts the layup.
For
12
one
points
board.
for him.
That simply is not good enough. That low post
Yeah, better not
defense
be
isn't
Nathaniel
getting the
Hill over here
job done.
ruining
Not
that
when the
shit.
ball's in his hands.
I'll pull up and get his ass.
Here's Prez, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from
It's
distance.
a whole new
Lets it go from 11,
way.
and there's the call on James Ennis.
Shotty, you
That's
can
his first foul of the
win.
game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And so many stands out.
For me, of answering questions in a very thoughtful manner. You'll see him just take a second to process whatever it is I've asked, and then really try to give the fan at home a sense of what he was thinking in that particular matchup.
That's good to know. That's interesting.
He's a very, as you know, such a cerebral player, and that translates to the postgame.
Oh, bro, I'm fucking tired. Low.
Young with the steal. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Pulls up, high post, count it. 45 points for Prez.
And a beautiful stroke there on the wetter by Prez, looking comfortable from that spot on the floor.
Oh, I shot that by accident. Oh, fuck.
But he recovers it. For three, buries it from three-point range. Prez has got 48.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Shots good from Young.
You gotta love the heart. I mean, Young just keeping after it and coming away with that offensive board.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Measuring kicks to Nowitzki. No good, unable to end this run.
And you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
You know, and this is where your leaders need to step up. They need to force a shift in the tide.
Here's Curry, offline from the top of the key. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Grizzlies out in front, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle do the game plan with his guys.
The Bucks are picking up where they left off in last season's duels tonight here at the Mecca in Milwaukee, right across from the Bradley Center. Gobles, Kogan.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been and Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. They've got Noel. Farrell is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Mejri in at the 5 spot. Oh!
Wow.
And he just punishes the D
that's
for
what threw his
falling
leg.
asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Prez.
Yeah, I really liked his efficiency. A lot of effort. To get quality looks, and he made them pay offensively all night long.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
No, exactly. A W is a W, but when you do it as a visitor, the accomplishment just seems that much more satisfying.
Harrison passes to Prez. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
I'm back.
That's short off the rim.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
There's the
That's
three.
too much space.
Knocks down the three ball. Prez has got 57 points.
And this is what happens when you don't crowd Prez. Give him just a little daylight from the perimeter, and he makes it look easy.
That's fucking game.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says that they bring an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
I came in with sauce.
We'll see you next time.
Oh. No bueno.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire
call me,
2K
Steven,
Sports
call me.
team,
You
this is Ernie
and call me.
I hope you have a wonderful,
came in
beyond wonderful, spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.
Paola. She got sleep curfew. Nah, she just probably fell asleep because no one was calling her. Yo, who the fuck is Nathaniel Hill? Like, I want to hack his account. That I hacked on his account. I don't even know who he's talking about.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hey everybody, Eddie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. You look at Andrew Wiggins, #1 overall pick in 2014. You can see he's just oozing talent. But what is his ceiling, ultimately?
Reminds me of myself earlier at the touch already. Shooting touch, he's deadly from any range.
Wait, time out.
It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the side. And as we get...
Well, guys, he has admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways, depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's pretty blowing. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. These early season games just as important as ones down the stretch. Steve, you've talked about that, but do you think there's a tendency to undervalue wins here early in the season?
No, I think so. I think people saying they're peaking too much, but no matter what, you want to get wins under your belt. I mean, if you end up winning 50 games, you won them all early, you got to 50. You want to win every game as much as possible.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Rubio and Levine together in the backcourt. Bjelica is out there with Wiggins, and it's Towns in at the 5. Dishes to Daniels. For the 3, turns it from downtown. Daniels got himself going there, his first points. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgui Dieng comes in for Bjelica. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Wiggins. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio.